Hello. All right, we're closer. What do I do? Hello? Hello? You hear me? Oh, great. Don't ask, because I have no clue why the sound didn't work. And I just clicked so many things right now, I couldn't tell you what I did to fix it. But you hear me okay? It's not distorted for you folks? Is it like the normal? Awesome. Hello, everybody. Put my other glove on now. I know I messed around with the cameras, so they're all over the place. I got them backwards. Let me switch them over the way I had them. I can't hurt nothing. I don't think I can by just moving the cameras on the on the screen. Transition. That should be okay. There we go. And all right. Bigfoot, how are you, bro? Bill Betts, good to see you. Lincoln, Miss Cheryl, Starbucks in the house. What's up, Jeff? How are you, Christopher Gain? Daryl USA, Mama Lou. I'm scrolling back. RB, good to see you, brother. Bill 457, of course, Clinton S. The Weisenheimer, the famous Weisenheimer, Clinton S. Johnny Ray, good to see you, man. Alright, so we lost a few that I don't blame them. I'm pretty impatient myself. Alright, so, hey Hoosier, Amy, you guys want to put your chat box on live chat? We're just going to jump into the how-tos. That was a few minutes there of pure panic. I was panicking. That sucked. And then my YouTube page, it doesn't show like it does on my OBS screen. Oh, I see why, because I must have clicked on it on accident and it's way at the beginning. There we go. God, I tell you. I think the heat is getting to me. I think it's starting to melt my brain, which we're still up in the air whether that's going to be a plus or a minus. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? You getting some dinner right now? Can't stay up. You got it. Hey, good luck. You got this, Mama. Praying for you every day. And I just wanted to say that. Hey, Jason, how are you? Becca B, good to see you. I don't think I missed anybody. I think I'm up to speed. My windows match now. All right. Let's see how much time we got in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This can't be right. 20 seconds is, my slider is not all the way over. Gary T. Aloha. Hello. Welcome. That's a new name. For the folks that have not been here before, or you've been here but you didn't bid, the only prerequisite that we have is that you email me. That way I have your email and a way to get a hold of you. My email is the PayPal email that's on the screen. It's also in the description. So the TDAC Martin, and it's a 1, a number 1, not an L. It gets confused with the L quite a bit. at Gmail. Feel free to use it for anything, but to bid, only if you hadn't done it before. Hey, Fox Run. Put a cap on the head. Huh? Blind ya? It's cut. That's like it's getting long. It's getting atrocious. Horrible right now. All right, so I switched cameras back from last week to the week, 2 weeks prior. Hopefully that fixes the problems that we encountered last week, and which most of it I'm attributing to the heat. It's pretty hot in here, so we're just going to get as far as we can, and I got my fingers crossed, and I think hopefully, because I have two different model cameras, one that's better than the other, so I think that I had swapped them vice versa. And the main one I was using at the time was the lower model, not quite good as good with the autofocus. So increments are $1. Pretty easy. $1, $2, $3 increments up to 100. Then the increment is 5. Pretty standard issue stuff. When you're bidding and you come to a place where you're out, just type the word "out" into the chat, and it helps expedite and save a lot of time, and we appreciate it. It's good auction etiquette. And same, you're out or bin, just buy it now. There's only a few things that you really need to know. Pretty easy stuff. Any questions that pertain to auction, go ahead and shoot them in the chat now. There's no such thing as a dumb question. I always get a few emails after with the questions that they should have had, but just silly things. But I get it. And so on your watch page, how you're viewing us here at Lemonhead, you're going to want to refresh periodically. If you're partaking quite often, or you're doing a lot, then you're going to want to do it often. Now, by default, the chat box is going to put it back to top chat every time you refresh. So you have to get in the habit of refreshing your watch page and then going back to the chat and reselecting live. That is the best I can give you and tell you that I know that puts you in as close to real time with me. My screen chat is right in front of me, and it is the bee's knees. It takes precedent over whatever any one of you at random, because believe it or not, you get it differently. Not everybody sees it verbatim exactly as it comes on mine, and that's because some of you are on a phone, some are on a tablet, some are on a PlayStation 3, etc., computer, desktop. So this is what we go by. When I say sold, whatever the highest number is in the chat, the live chat, that's what dictates that. All right. All the info is in the description. Shipping, we don't mark up shipping. We use post office, regular United States post office, up to £1, and then it's flat rates. All right. Pretty basic stuff. So shipping, increment, prerequisites to bid. I actually got around to, and I could not figure out, and then ran out of time, how to make the link so that, but it's in the description. So I have an order, I have starting price, and I have item. I know a lot of you guys are fans of that, so I felt inclined to do it this week. Still learning. Hey, Coincidence and Nonsense, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, brother. Andrew Cooper, good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right, so I don't see any questions. That's good. There are a few new people. So this is our gavel. It's a pretty gavel. And pretty basic. I'm going to give fair warning, and going once, going twice, you're gonna hear a loud knock. I'm gonna say sold, and that's it. Every once in a while, things happen. We address them as they come, and that's it. All right, man. I'm a little shooken up from that sound thing. So give me 1 second. We're just gonna take a minute here. I'm gonna have a drink of water real quick. I'm gonna grab and make sure I have all my stuff. That threw me for a loop, man. It was no matter how much you plan, and I used to get paid a lot of money to plan, like plan for like months in advance, down to the minute. You know, construction, and it's like it's always funny because it doesn't matter how hard you plan, you can't always cover it all. Stuff's gonna happen, so it's what you do and how you handle it. That's what matters. That's what they remember you for. Nothing else. All right. I got a pair of real gloves today. I'm super happy about that because I haven't been able to find them. All right. We're good there. And let's bring everything over. In the description, we don't advertise. Mainly never, you know what I'm saying, for a giveaway. It is in the description this time, and it's totally free and independent of YouTube. I would encourage you to read the description, and all the legalities and the whatnots pertaining to that are there. So all YouTube guidelines we follow and encourage. It's all sponsored solely and 100% by Lemonhead Penny. All right. All we need from you is your participation, that you be here for the giveaway. But that's it. That's all it takes. Cool. All right. I can put this window up a little bit. I'd size it a little better, and then so I can see what I'm doing. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys aren't. I hope it's not as hot where you're at, but I know a lot of you are in hotter places than me, which is unfortunate because it's been, I wouldn't say unbearable, but pretty horrible. The Morgan that's up there right now I was kind of testing and ended up on it at the end. It's 86, which is not per se like a better date, but it is a nice grade, Annex, and it's a VAM, and she's very pretty. Yeah, I dare you, Starbucks. I dare you. Alright, so I have to reference my own list because I was trying to print it and I can't get it printed. Washington Metals. Okay, I know where we're at. I love these. These are mint product. So this is the size. These are pewter. This is the original case. I've gotten these through the years, and every time I've gotten them, I've never got them with their actual cards. And this time, I got card. So, and these are gorgeous metals too. They're really well done. Pewter takes a nice strike, and then but like the way it patinas is kind of like to itself. You know, it's different, but it does oxidize. All right, so close up. We're looking for an opening bid of $5. I think their range is like anywhere all the way up to like 8 or 9 auction histories. And this one is Washington. Here's the reverse. Right on. Oh, very nice, Cheryl. Hey, Alexander. Good to see you, brother. 5 is what we're looking for. Hey, Sherry Ward. Now, these are remakes of... We have 5 from Starbuck Jeff. So, First Metals, America's First Metals, is going to be on the mint holders on all of them. And they're cool. I have a few of them myself that are up on the shelf with, like, you know, all my trinket. They stay out in the room. Alright. I see Starbuck with 5. Looking for 6. Fair warning, fair warning. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Congratulations, Mr. Starbuck Jeff, in coins. Oh, and if I forgot, I think I did. We encourage everybody, like, to use your auction etiquette. And when I say etiquette, I mean, like, we all here at Lemonhead Auction, we congratulate each other, you know, and it's just part of it. And it's good auction etiquette, good manners, good way to make friends, meet people. I always say we have one more, and 5 is the opener on it also. Same size, etc. Pewter metal and mint product, original case. Also has its card, which is glued on there, like with a lightweight glue that I think it's lost its bond, but it's got all its information in there. And this is the General Horatio Gates medal. Hey, Dub Season, how are you? Aunt Orta, good to see you. Good to see you. Ant's good, Lincoln. Dub Season 2, I think. If your memory's better than mine, which it probably is, if you haven't emailed me before, I just need an email from you guys. That's all. My email is the TDACMartin1, which is a PayPal email. That's my personal email. All you gotta do is shoot me an email right now, and then feel free to bid on anything. Okay? Simple, easy peasy. Alright, so General Horatio Gates medal. These are pewter. Starbucks says 5. Right on. Looking for 6. Alright. Dragonfly Lady, good to see you, Mama. I'm going to say yes, Sherry Ward. If you're not 100% positive, it doesn't, I mean, it only takes a minute. But I'm almost certain I have yours, but there's a chance I don't. It's hard to keep up. Fair warning, you guys. Last chance to bid. We have a bid of 5, looking for 6. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Mr. Starbuck, congrats. Wink, wink, right back at you, Cherry Ward. I hope you guys, everybody's doing good. And everybody in the room, check each other out when you get time. I know it's not as easy as it used to be. The just clicking on the username, why, I couldn't even tell you. But yeah, it's easy to cut and paste and open up another window and type the name in the search. But I would encourage everybody to, support each other, or minimum check each other out for content. Mr. Hoosier in the house. Coin World UK, good to see you, man. A lot of good content makers in here. Where are we at now? Now we're at number 3, and it's the Air and Space Collector Series. Now, that description started to run long, so probably going, well, what the heck is that? What this is a Smithsonian Institute metal coin, and it's in its original packaging as far as the encased and sealed in plastic, right? It says made in the USA, and it's got like a maker stamp there. But there's a series of these, and this one is the Wright, like the Wright brothers. Collector Series, Air and Space Collector Series, and then it's the title of this coin is the Wright Flyer, and it's immaculate. It was well kept before I got it. Here's the reverse, and it's Smithsonian Institution. So I'm going to guess, and I mean guess when I say it, that this is gift shop stuff from the Smithsonian, because I've had quite a bit of Smithsonian coin go through my hands before, and $5 is where we're at. These were actually more valuable on the auction histories that I found, and this one was, they're hard to find. They're not in a huge abundance. They were more valuable than the prior metals right now. So just FYI. Oh, Dragonfire, you're very welcome. I know last week was your first. You're new to us, and I think everybody's got. It's kind of a tradition here. I usually accidentally drop a coin or two in people's packs at the beginning. I try to when we can. So this covers it. Coin. It's aviation related, which is huge collectible when speaking to like value, or I mean, well, yeah, literally, and collectability, and museum and Smithsonian. Like, it has a lot of stuff going for it. If you didn't know, those things, like what drives or affects the value of coin that's not United States issue. All right. Oh, Uncle Anissa says 5. I was just going to pull it down. And welcome. Good to see you, Shane. Good to see you. So we got a bid of 5. Looking for 6. All right, here we go. Fair warning. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Uncle and Niece's Treasury. I like that. Otherwise known as Shane. Congrats, man. flyer. No. Dang, it's warm in here. It is warm. I'm doing pretty good, man. Thank you. Every day gets a little better, and I don't try to plan or do or think even close to past a day anymore, and it seems to be working. So I hope you're well, and everybody. But thank you very much for asking too. I appreciate that. I really do. All right, you guys. The next one up, I was lucky enough to source and come across 4, and one's already gone. Very, very nice Indian head cents. So these are kind of like probably the focal coins for the auction, even though value-wise there's more expensive stuff. Pretty nice, if I do say myself. Which one do we got up first? The 1900. Okay, the 1900, which is also a variety, and it was I don't know if this camera is going to show the variety well. It's not a top 100 variety, but it is a variety, and the marker is dead on, and there's a lot of it because it was broken in the rim. So variety 35 for you variety error people, because not everybody is, I understand, and it's verse 38 for the folks that are into that and know. So this is a 1900 Indian Cent, and Mint State 63 brown, and I'm a conservative grader. I spent quite a bit of time grading these Indian head cents for the last few days, and dynamite. Now the rim at 9 o'clock up to like 11 o'clock, that's where you're gonna find the die markers for the variety folks. And there is a extra like doubling in the inside of the top hole of the 9, which is, there's multiple die markers. There's spot on. Here's the reverse, and the light is close but not quite right. It is more vivid, the coin. It does have more luster than the camera is showing, just so you know. And then I'm gonna call out your attention to the mark under the N. But a lot more golden than it's showing. And I'm looking for $50 opener. Michael Mullins, good to see you, kiddo. Which is below list for the coin in grade and raw. And I checked a lot of current auctions and histories. These particular years, I believe most of them are trending in the grades, which means that they're appreciating. They're becoming more valuable. They'll be worth a little bit more before you even take possession of them, which is always a good thing. That's cool. Just a lot of dumb luck on that one. Full diamonds for you diamond people who love the diamonds and use them as the pickup points for grade. All 4 are there and strong, but it's really the hair below those diamonds and above his ear that are higher than the diamonds on the relief. And then in certain years they're known to be weak struck, not struck well, etc. Every year is different. There you can, now it's kind of, it's catching the light where you see the shine on it now. That's more of a what it looks like in hand. it still has its mint state, and it still has its sheen to it, even though it's brown. All right, we're going to take it down. Anything that doesn't get a bid through the course of the auction, because I know a lot of people sometimes like to do go look stuff up and etc. Whatever the reasons being, all you have to do later on is ask if you want to see it come back up, and whatever is on the block, we just bring it right up after the its end, so it stays up top. It's right here. All you gotta do is ask, and you shall receive. All right, number 5 is going to be an Indian Cent. Oh, I'm sorry, sure, I thought I did. 50 is the what we're looking for, the opener. And if you look, scroll the description, I put all the order we're going to go in tonight, finally for once, and the starting price is there also, so you guys have you know, somewhat of a clue. Yeah, no problem. Okay, the 1903. The 1903 is I'm calling it brown, but it has the red brown going on, and it's really hit or miss. But to be conservative and to stick with the, I don't like getting callbacks or returns, and I don't get them, so the conservative works. So the value is all around brown, even though I've seen today and yesterday quite a lot of current auctions right now on these same coins in the same grades holstered, which means third party graded, and a lot of them have the red brown designation, but I'm not going to promise you guys that, so I'm just sticking to brown. It makes my job a lot easier. And this is the one that I call toned, and you can see why. And it is really, to me, it's appealing. I know it's in the eye of the beholder. It's just deep purples, and again, it's got the mint luster and the shine. The camera's probably not going to do it justice. And the 03 here, I'm grading it as a 64. 64 brown. Well, I'm looking for a $70 opening bid on it, and that's lower than what it lists for in raw, current market today. Really, really nice strike too. The diamonds are very, very sharp. The hair, the details, the denticles are. I'm not a professional Indian head cent. You know, it's not my forte. I deal in them off and on, as long as I've been doing this. So it's all this stuff is current knowledge because I have the books and I rely on my books. And it's hard to tell proof on some of these sometimes from Business Strike, because I looked at proofs in the same years, and a few of them have the identical coloring. I mean identical. So the reverse here, this is indicative of these Indian cents in that year, and that really, like, that's good when you come across that type of stuff in your research. And I do quite a bit, probably more research than I need to. But we're looking for an opener 70. This is the 1903. This is a mint state 64 brown with the heavy toning on the reverse. Deep purples and oranges. Here's the obverse. How are you, Hawkeye? Good to see you. All right, we're going to take it down. Next is the 1862. Mint state. I think I'm very conservative on this. I'm calling it a 63. Brown, which current market in the raw is listing for 2 1/4. So the opening ask price of 150 is, I don't think you'll find a better deal anywhere, to be honest. And this coin is gorgeous. Still holding on to a lot of red. And just very beautiful. How are you, Josh? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, these all came together. They were the only coin I got from it. I was at my guy's when he was purchasing a collection of really nice coin. I mean, lots of slab stuff, lots of high end, lots of high dollar, and he had a small amount of raw. And it's just one of those things where you got to be ready to pull the trigger, and super appreciative that it's even offered, you know. So yeah, because I cannot promise that I will be able to, if asked, to bring these high grade Indian cents any given day. That is a negative. So kind of a special. They're special. They're nice. I'll just put it that way. They're better than the ones in my Indian Cent Damsco. I'll tell you that. Hey, John Isabella, good to see you, brother. These had different alloy also. They're slightly thicker, up to, I believe it was 64, and from first year. These were bronze. They had, like, I think it's 10% nickel was the difference with the alloy. And you can tell when you're holding them. And or if you look at them from the rim, you can tell they're different than the planchards on the post 1864. All right. So if anybody wants to entertain those later down the road, just holler and we'll bring them up. Okay, paper bill, graded from PCGS. (1934A) series. This is a $20. There's your serial. Nothing fancy there. No premium. It's a LA book. It's in a fine 15. and I'm lowering $10. I'm going $10 off, which is lower than I should, but we're trying to get it sold. So 50 is what we're asking. The number for you number hounds. And is there any low-end Indian heads you got? Yeah, you can email me anytime for wants or wish lists. Basically any grade all the way down. But yeah, I have lower end goods and finds. What was the bid on the Indian head penny? Which year, Johnny Ray? If you go down to the description, sir, number 4, 5, and 6, there's 3 different years with 3 different starts, but the openers are there. And 50 is what we're looking for on the Hawaii $20 bill as an opener. The value on this in that grade in raw, not being graded by PCGS and put in the holder, these go for 60 to 70, and then they jump to about $1.20 in the very next grade. It doubles. Pretty cool. I like paper myself. Yeah, I have more. You can always get it. They made Indian heads cents by the millions. So of course you have key date, semi-key date, which are very very lower minted, and some years are hoarded, etc., etc. But yeah, I can always get Indian cents. Any coin dealer can, and almost all coin dealers will have some amount of them in stock. So I'll probably have a few rolls. Josh P says, "Boy, if I had a Lemonhead penny auction MasterCard, that would be pretty cool, because that means that things were going good around here. I wish you had one too, Josh." Right on, Alexander. All right, no one. All right, we'll take it down. Where are we at? We are at the British Virgin Islands set. Okay, I love this set. This set is awesome. Alright, we're looking for an opening bid of $24. This is a original, how it came. This is the case. The coin, and I'll put this down at the other camera. I just want you to get just the things, and all the going ons here are immaculate. This thing was kept, I'm gonna say shelved or wherever it was, and it was never handled. It's too clean and too original. I see and come across all this stuff in every degree of condition. So these, the big dollar is sterling silver. This is a specimen set, and it's the first coinage of the British Virgin Islands, and this is minted at the Franklin Mint, but it's an uncirculated specimen set for 73. And then I'll give you the coin here, and we're looking for 23 as an opener. The dollar is about the size of a Morgan or a peace dollar. And they're beautiful coin. Very well done. They all have different birds on them. But it's $1, a 50-cent, a 25-cent, 10 cents, 5, and then a bronze quarter. I'm sorry, cent. I said quarter, didn't I? I know I did. Hey, Spitfire, what's up, Mama? Good to see you. Now, my favorite side. It's the young her. It's beautiful. Look at that. That's a good looking coin. Very good looking. And it's huge and it's silver. It's like you can't go wrong there. That's the half. Quarter. The nickel. And the cent. Yeah, beautiful set, right, Coin World? I have my own special card with Lemonhead Penny. If you get debt, you're good. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time. I think I bumped, or just for a short spell. But yeah, we got 23 from Mr. Daryl USA, looking for 24. But always good to see you, Mama. Always. I hope you're well. I hope things are well. Alexander says 25. We got a high bid of 25, looking for 26. Then there's summary of every coin, about the design, what the exotic bird is, because they're all exotic birds. And it speaks to content of you know, the cent being bronze, etc., and that the dollar's solid sterling silver, which is 9.925. Copper nickel is the rest of the coinage. And Daryl says 26, so we have a high of 26, looking for 27. Yeah, very, very pretty. Very pretty. All right, Alexander's thinking. What says you, Alexander? It's the birds I like. I hear you. We're looking for 27. We got bid 26. We're gonna call fair warning. Going once. Going twice. And we have a 27 snipe bid. Looking for 28. And Daryl USA is out. He's conceded his bid. Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate you. So we're high with 27. All be warned. Fair warning. Last chance to bid. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Congratulations, Alexander Smith, for 27. The 1973 British Virgin Isle Specimen set. All right, all right. Spitfire. Okay, number 9. We're already to number 9. This is a 1951 commemorative. Alright. This is has original album toning on it. It's not ugly toning, but it's in the eye of the beholder. I like the toning myself. So it's on the brownish side, and it's golden brown. See, the camera picks it up. It's still a very lustrous coin. There you go. That's what it looks like in person, in hand. The way the sheen is there, even when I'm looking at it, it looks dull there, but it's not. It's just the camera. This is the 51 plain Booker T. Washington commemorative. The reverse. I'm looking for an opening bid on it of 25. Hey, Brian Hooper, how are you, man? It's the 1951 Philadelphia minted Booker T. Washington silver commemorative. Nobody in the market for a commemorative. Wow. It's a nice grade. Okay. This is going to be over here on the side. Ask anytime. We'll bring them up. But we're taking them down. Take them down. He's down. Okay, let's see. That puts us at number 10. Alright, this is a lot of 3, which means the bids that are received, if received, is one money for all 3. So there's 3 total, a lot of 3. These are all 925 sterling fine silver, and they're ounce medallions, like tokens, commemoratives. This is the original envelopes that they came in. They're in original, they're carton, they're immaculate. I'll give you close-ups on them, but these are leftovers from last week. And I'm putting all 3 together instead of doing them individually. So just in melt, silver melt, you're looking at, like, by the weight, I think it was like 40, like $8, you know, like roughly $50 just in silver if these were to be sent to the smelter and melted down, which would be a sin, a mortal sin. Okay, so the first one that we have here is the state of Alabama, and the opening bid on the lot, all 3, I'm looking for a $60 opening bid. And Governor Bicentennial Medallion. Then these open up. They're the coins sealed into the into it. On the reverse side on this one, it's like lightly toned, just lightly, but it's like really golden and circular. It's good looking, and that's pretty much what it looks like there. Okay, you got it, Coin World. We'll bring it up after this block. No problem. Thank you. And then all summary about what these were for. They were sold, and then the monies were used for like some scholarships and other things. $1,500 scholarships by check in all the different states. This is how they raised money. I'm not super up on the history of these, but I did find them. I did find current auction history and sold prices, so pretty easy there. That's the first one. The second one is Illinois. This is a more popular one as far as value-wise. It was a little harder to find, so all the ones I did find, they were asking a lot more for. And good-looking coin, man. Illinois. Give you the reverse. '74 Illinois medallion, state capital, bicentennial, and then all the summary, the back of the cards. And then lastly, there's one more, and it's original envelope. We don't have a bid yet, huh? I'm melting in Georgia. I'm melting right here in my chair. I feel for you. I do. Too hot to do anything sometimes. True. Humidity brutal. Oh God. Yeah. Humidity in Southern California is never really anything to have to contend with. But in here, it's kind of getting humid just because of me sweating and it being closed up for the, to keep it quiet. But it's just hot. It's just hot. I used to deal with it pretty well. I worked in the heat all my life, outdoors. All right. I believe this is Louisiana. What does that say? Yep, Louisiana. And that's a good looking chap. 74 Governor's Medallion, Bernardo de Galvez, Governor of Spanish Louisiana. And this one is, not only is it proof-like, but it's got like light golden toning on it on the reverse also. All right, we're looking for 60, which is not very much more than what silver is in melt. These on eBay, there's listings to buy it now. There's sold auction histories, and some of them are a little harder to get than others, but only get a $5 to $10 premium over their brothers and sisters. But in the $30 and $35 range is what these are averaging. So you're looking at over current market value, like over $100, or roughly $100. I never seen them until I came across them. Yeah, the 925, correct. 3 ounces there. 3 ounces of 925. That's good, Cheryl. That's good. All right, no one. So we don't. No Indian head. Mint State Indian heads. No paper. No silver. You guys are making it hard. I'll give you that. All right, taking it down, and we were asked to bring up. Yeah, possibly Coin World. I heard that too, and it has to do with PayPal not wanting to give the your buyer's warranty on precious metals. I did not hear about the banknote, but I wouldn't doubt it. But it's still at this point, I think it's still a rumor. I'm not sure, and it doesn't mean that people can't still sell gold and silver. It's just with gold, especially gold, it's so valuable and expensive that like dealers I've talked to that sell gold, if they don't want to do it on eBay without having, if they have to use PayPal, having that guarantee, that seller buyer guarantee. All right, so I believe it was the BTW, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're bringing up the prior block. We have an opener of 25, or did you? 25 is what the opener was. That's what we were asking. My memory is that you put 24 in the chat. Where's it at? Where's it at? The other thing you heard was you have to be a professional grader to do what? Okay, thank you, Coin World. So we have a bid of 25 currently. We're looking for 26. That's on the 1951 plain Booker T. Washington commemorative. Fair warning. What's going on, Treasure Trolls? Good to see you, my brother. Last chance to bid, going once, going twice, and sold. Congratulations, Coin World UK. And Daryl says, could you please put the Hawaiian note again? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Congrats, Coin World. You guys, Coin World does, you do work, dude. I mean, straight work. Most people know me as a late night guy. I'm always grinding. I'm always working. I'm always out here for the most part. And it never fails. When I'm going to bed in the morning, you're coming on with the video. And now I know you've been streaming. I noticed you've been streaming a lot lately. I've been trying to get over there, and it's like so everybody, if you don't have Coin World UK, check him out, man, because the guy, he puts in a huge effort. He's putting out a lot of content and he's doing a lot of work. So show him some love. Okay, we are revisiting number 7 in the description, which is a PCGS graded Hawaiian Federal Reserve note in a fine 15. $1934A series. 50 is the opening bid we're looking for. No fancying the serial number, but it's an LA book. We have a bid of 50 from Daryl. And I'll just give you the reverse once with the number, and then we're gonna run it down. Second time it's been up, so we're looking for 51. But here's your number 80570914. Be right back, I hope. I hope too. But if not, it was good to see you. Alright, folks. We got a bid of 50. Here we go. Fair warning, fair warning. Last chance to bid. Going once. Going twice. Sold. My buddy Daryl USA, congratulations, bro, my brother. Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. That's a good price, Daryl. You know how I know? Because I paid more than that for it. But it's been sitting here for a couple weeks. And it's a good price. Very good price. Good deal. Shelving money does not make money. Hawaii. There we go. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Okay, let's see here. We had jumped back, so we were on the lot of three, the silver medallions, 3 ounces, looking for opener 60. That's number 10. We did not get a bid, so they're sitting here. They can go up anytime. We'll revisit them later at the auction's end. Everything that didn't get bid. So that puts us at lot 11. And lot 11 is 1822 large cent in about good. And I need 25 as an opener. And where's the coin, Lemonhead? Oh, I'm coming. I said 22, didn't I? I got my windows overlapped a little too much. There we go. Yeah, I did. 1822, there we go. Old copper. Now, realistically, the grade, like to be technical, it grades out better than about good, but it's a net grade. So just value-wise, at these lower grades, I kind of changed up on this one just to save the time because it's not paying fruit, dividend. So you'll see these graded in good in this condition, good 6 all day long, because all the pickup points are there for it, and the forgiveness in the grading because of their age, what they're made out of. You'll see them slabbed. You'll see them graded on, all over the friggin' place. So it's kind of hard. So staying conservative, making it easy on myself. We're just gonna stay with the straight grade of about good, and value it. And it's really speaking to value, because this is a pretty nice little coin in good. Just in good, it's expensive. In very good and fine, it gets pricey. So at 25 is a steal for this coin in this condition. So you get a really nice specimen of a 22, which is a little slightly better year. And the reverse is better than the obverse. It's almost right there at fine. So anyhow, 25 is what we're looking for. This is a good hole filler, definitely a great hole filler, or to fill if you're doing the large cent series. There's an 1822. She's got some issues, but the coin you see is what you get. You still read Liberty, still got lines in the hair. The rim's intact, and then you get a little rim ding there. That discoloration, the only thing I could think of is tape. Something was laying across it at one point. It could have been taping over the window of an album. I could guess till I'm blue in the face. It's not like ingrained damage or scratch. It's just discoloration. So it's probably this, like something was laying across it for while it was in the sun, or who knows. Lemonhead, how much do I owe you all together? The shipping, because you are in the UK, I'll have to contact you and we'll talk. I don't know all that by heart, because I know it can get pricey, like when you get into weight and stuff. But we'll figure something out. And I just know I don't mark up shipping, so I'm not charging extra on top of what I'm charged. I just pay what they tell me, and that's what I charge you. Alright, nobody for the 22. We're going to set her down. We're going to head on to lot 12. Don't forget to refresh your watch page and put your chat on live chat after. Okay, now next is 1836. Alright, so the 1836, this is on cudsoncoins.com is where you go, where they keep track of die crack, rim to rim, like all the cuds and the really big cuds, and a few other things. So this one, I went and looked, and it's dead on, dead to rights. It's exactly, they have it. Somebody found it. I want to say it's one of the famous guys too, one of the big guys, and it's. I don't even think that. No, I take it back. I was gonna say the photos weren't as good as this in the grade that the Discovery piece was in, but you see the cud there at about slightly 1 o'clock, and I don't think I'm holding a perfect north to south. And thank you. The opener we're looking for is 30, and we have 30, so we were looking for 31 from uncle and nieces. So she's got very fine 20 details. You can see all the detail in the hair, and I mean how obvious and how strong the denticle than the prior slightly older coin. And then on the reverse, with like grading power, like 5 times, 3 to 5 time loop, it's not very strong, but there is graffiti here and a little bit of the green, and the graffiti's under states, and then in between 1 and cent, and it's just they're fine. They're a little heavier than fine scratches, but rim intact, and all just the amount of detail in the wreath that very fine calls out for. So, but the value, not even close to the very fine 20 value. All is taken into consideration, and the starting price is with all of the coin's ailments taken into consideration, which is a great price. You get a really cool coin that happens to have a cud, which is kind of a bonus if you're into errant variety. And if not, at this grade, it's not considered in grading. It's not a down grade. It's not even used in the formula. So yeah, pretty cool. Like value. I think you get a whole lot for your money. I like coins in this particular like situation. You know, like at that age, copper, old. You know, getting harder to find. So it's like, and enough of a good condition that you have a pretty good specimen to refer to for forever, however long you have it. So it's like pretty cool. Like personally, that's a good price range for myself. That's blue collar, middle class. You can afford $30 for a 100-year plus. We're looking for 31. We got 30 already. Mr. Shane, uncle and the nieces, over at the Uncle and Niece Treasury, starting his own damn treasury. That is awesome, Shane. You got Joe Durbin Mint. He started his own mint. Shane's starting a treasury. I see a pattern. You guys are, hey, you guys are grandfathered in, man. You're making the trends. Pretty cool. All right, be fair warned, everybody. Last chance to bid. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Uncle, congrats. Yeah, Coin World, all you need to do, to be honest, I know I don't have the exact answer for you right now, but I'll be able to, is when you pay PayPal, put your shipping info, your address, wherever you want me to ship it. Put it in the notes on PayPal so it's associated with your PayPal. So every time you do anything, your shipping info is there. And because I can do forms, purchase shipping, and I print my labels here, which is the only way I'm able to ship quick, which everybody likes, and I've been doing for years. You know, I do 24-hour, I try to. Almost 99% of the time we pull it off. I stay and package and get it all going, and I'm at the post office in the morning. So, so that's all only if you guys do that, which most of you have, but there's always a few who forget or they don't do it, and that's fine. But it just makes everything longer, and it makes that I can't get the answer for you as quick too. Yeah, right on, man, no problem. So I would say that just add the minimum what everybody pays for shipping, which is $3.50 because of the weight. It's only one coin, and if it's a slightly more, we'll take care of it. You know, I'll email you. So that's how that's done. And that goes for anybody that's in Canada, or, you know, don't shy away from wanting to bid. If you're not sure, just shoot me a question, ask. But we ship. We try to ship wherever we can. Congrats, Shane. Very cool. Very cool. 1836. Redneck Metals, what's going on? You working and lurking? Lurking and working? I'm going to make a bumper sticker, because that's what I'm always doing. Lurking and working. I appreciate that, Coin World. There's one vote. Literally one. Depends on who you ask around here. Okay, we are at giveaway. Perfect timing. Right? 13, block 13. We are. So, really quick, I want to just put them up in front of the camera, but then we'll do the giveaway. I just want to revisit them in case anybody had time. But the 1900, which is block 4, need an opener at 50. This is variety 35. It's got obverse die 38. The reverse die, I believe, is 38 too. The pair. This is in a mint state 63 brown, very conservatively graded, I think. Which not saying because I'm not going to, but I'll whisper it. I think it's got the pickup. I think it's a 64, but I just can't chance it. But it doesn't matter because the starting price is lower than what it is in grade, and that's current market. Everything's current market, 2 days price. Beautiful coin. Beautiful coin. That's the 1900, and the 1903, right, was next. Yeah. And the 03, 64 all day, brown, $70 is the opener on it. And the reverse is beautiful purples. purples, oranges, reds, but the majority it's like a deep purple and like different shades of purple. Just really pretty. And there's like a couple on auction right now, like in a similar grade too at Heritage. So you can like expand their photos and blow them up and stuff, and it blows me away that how perfect, you know, like it's identical the way that it has aged and the way that it toned on the back, and it so it's the alloy mixes, you know. Maybe they both ended up in the same part of the country, humidity, etc. But yeah, I was like, wow, that thing looks just like this one. Pretty cool. And then lastly, the 62. Now this thing is this is a much better, more expensive, better date, but still kind of a common date, believe it or not. But in the grade, it's better. And we need a 150. It's listing in raw, current market, 2-day, and all three of these are trending in their grades, which means they're all green arrowed, just gained a bunch, like, you know, like 7, 8, 10%, and so and are still on the trend. Trending means that they're appreciating, their value is going up as we speak, so it would be worth more before you even take possession of it. And literally, because I'm opening it up at 150, which is what, $75 less than what it lists for. All right, and that's a 62. And the 22 large cent. All right, so how do we do giveaways here? Pretty easy. We're old school, and I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use this, right? Notepad and pen. You guys are gonna guess, but you're gonna wait for me to prompt you. I'm gonna type the word "go" in the chat. I feel bad doing like I'm not saying anything. Like, go in the chat. Wait for go. There's always somebody that jumps a gun. And I felt bad because the person last week missed out and they had they guessed right too. The Hoosier, poor damn Hoosier. I love that guy. 1 through 50 is the range. Everybody, feel free to guess as many times as you'd like. Just know that after like 5 or 6 quick ones, it will freeze you out for like 30 seconds, time you out, but it applies for everybody equally. All right, standard issue. We've been doing it like this for a long time. I'm gonna write down GAW on this. I'm gonna write the range down, 1 through 50. I'm gonna get the word "go" ready in the chat. Lincoln asked what the number is. That's right, we're missing hidden. That's good. Right on, Lincoln. You're picking up for when Hidden's not around. But I'm not telling you, just like I don't tell Hidden. But it's a good try. Alright, so we got that ready. And then you guys can't see all the way down here from there. In this camera, we're just going to push them up. Then I'm going to write my guess. Or not my guess, but I'm going to write the number down for you folks to guess. And then after, I will take the camera and we will together find who the winner is. So you know there's no funny business, alright? And good luck, everybody. What do we got in here? 29 people. Right on. Alright, hold on 1 second. Alright, I got it written down. And I gotta concentrate because it's gonna start hauling Budsky. Get over the window. Alright. Get ready. Oh, and when you hear me say stop, please, everybody, make sure you stop. I see one. I do see one. So you guys can quit. You can stop with the guesses. I think I saw the number. Well, I know I saw the number. We'll go back together and verify. Chicken. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So. Camera. I had to make the screen pretty big. Don't get old, everybody. Don't get old. My eyes are even going. But I need to see what I'm doing. Right there. Alright. So here's my chat. And all we have to do is scroll back till we find the word go. Alright. Which is right there. That's our benchmark. That way we know it's legit. And now we're going to scroll until we see the number I wrote down on this ticket in front of me. Okay, so Daryl USA is the first person I see with the number 4. So congrats, Daryl. Right on, man. So I'm coming back and we'll see if anybody, one of the mods, is verified or not. Hey, Fireman, how are you? And Lincoln's congratulating him, so that's 2 of us, so it's enough for me. So Daryl, cool, man. Daryl USA, my buddy. Congrats, brother. So everybody who is a frequenter of Lemonhead Penny knows that recent history, I don't tell you guys what the giveaway is, and everybody seems to like it, having something to look forward to. But I'm going to give you the option because I have it, and I did, believe it or not, there's something here sitting here. So if you want to know what it is, Daryl, then you type in yeah in the chat. But if you would rather wait and be surprised, then that's the way we will continue it. But I'll give you the option right now. And you're very welcome, man. Thank you, Daryl. My pleasure, bro. Rich H, how are you, man? That's who I missed. You know what? I saw you out of the corner of my eye. You got it. Cool. Surprised you. Yeah. Everybody, like, I really thought that it wasn't going to go over, and it did. That was one of the ones where I guessed wrong. But easy to do, you know? So that's cool. Right on. All right. Coming back. Put my camera in this little thing. Oh, and now it's not heavy enough without this gold-plated half in it. Get in there, half. All right. There you are. That seems to work. All right. I'll put my windows back really quick, and then we'll get back to it. And let me write Daryl down. Don't want to forget that. Daryl USA. And I know I got your shipping info, Daryl. For sure. So you're good. But just so everyone has heard it from me once before, the folks that are here, any time you win a giveaway, you're expected to email. You know, even if you've been here a few times, always email. Even at other streams, and email them with your shipping info, you know, and just, you know, say, hey, it's me, the giveaway winner. And that's it, man. It's more for us on this end so that the busyness that we don't forget. You know, I'm in my email quite a bit. Not that I will forget, but there's always, you know, it happens occasionally. But we always take care of it. Alright, windows are almost back. I know it is Lemonhead is sending the bill for all payments. We all have to pay. Oh, thank you, Gerald. You say joking. What if you email me that you are the giveaway winner? I'm the giveaway winner loser at Lemonhead. I don't know. That's never happened. And I get what you're. I'm glad I read that correctly, because at first it almost read as if, and I know you wouldn't do that, that you were trying to say that you were the winner, but we all know you weren't. You know, like, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, the not winner. Hey, I was there. You know, but I didn't win. You never know, man. You might catch something in the mail. You know, sticker, my water bill, something. I'll, you know, I'm pretty good like that. All right, where are we at now? What's first up after the giveaway here? I got this bigger monitor and I still am having problems sizing my windows. All right, peace dollars, awesome, Rattler. All right, if you're not familiar with the jargon or the slang Rattler, it speaks to the age of the third-party encapsulation, the holder. All right, they're typically, it's the green label for PCGS. So when you see the light green labels, and then it'll get into different fonts, you know, and you can tell the newer, like the age of them. And we're starting with, we do have 3, and this is the 1922. All right. This is a 1922 peace dollar, silver peace dollar, in a mint state 64 grade. It's in third party graded by PCGS. And this is an older generation holder of theirs. Oops. Green label. They call them rattlers because sometimes the coins were slightly loose, and if you shake it hard, which I'm not going to do, that you would hear them move around. And she's beautiful. She's all the 64 easy, man. And the encapsulation, the holders themselves are immaculate. They're very clean. There's the reverse. Look at that baby shine. That's a shiner. And I believe I'm looking for 65. These get a premium. They actually, the holder itself has a value now, and they are collectible. PCGS, even on their website, has a page dedicated to and shows all of them. You know, the labels in order, age-wise. There's the number 7357 is all you need to type in on the website to get to the coin. And yeah, collectible. All the little things that were bound to happen, you know, 30 years later are starting to happen. I like the boxes too. Anybody got an orange PCGS box yet? Can't wait for one. I love my green ones that match the age of these holders. No, you're not, Clinton. Don't say that. That's not cool. Because I'm not paying the. You gotta sign an insurance waiver. Don't make them mad. piece. ASEs, Morgans are beautiful coins. Yeah. Big. I like, me personally, I love the piece dollar because she's very, Lady Liberty's, she's feminine. Not every rendition of Liberty is feminine. And, you know, Barber. Not that Morgan dollars aren't, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I think I really like the piece dollar. You know, especially when they're in this grade. But we're looking for an opener of 65. The other hobby of hobbyists and of pros is they particularly like the rattlers and older generation holders because the grading at that time in those years was different than it is now. And typically you stand a chance to get a better grade. That the coin in there at that time might have been textbook 64. There's always a chance now that it's an easy 65 by the standards. So there's coins at certain grades where a half grade, a plus, or just a one full grade, and it puts you into quite a bit of money. You know, if this was a 65, I don't think it's 65. It might be a few $100 or something, but like tens of thousands of dollars. You know, like it's crazy. So I never pass up a chance to, when I can, to get the rattlers and the green label in particular, PCGS. So just a little history for everyone. Alright, so this one's going down. I believe I got them in order. So next up is going to be the 1923. Also PCGS, Rattler, Mid-State 64. And this is even earlier. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell. Let me show it. The font and the printing on the label is slightly different. I don't know if you're gonna be able to pick that up. This one, it's even a slightly different green. The paper. This is a little bit of an older generation holder too. And there's even older than these. I've only seen them a few times. Michael Kittle had a few. I think he's had first generation. He showed me one, and it was bitchin'. It's got the old computer printer with the dot. You could literally see the dots, and that's how you know that it's the real deal. Hey, Hidden, how long? It should say on the screen, right? I don't see it on my how I'm watching, so but it should show for you. 65 is the starting on the 23 and the 22. You getting lag? Here's the reverse. Beautiful, beautiful reverse. Yeah, not very long at all. Lincoln had your back though, Hidden. He noticed you weren't here and he picked up the slack and tried to get the number I was going to guess out of me, but to no avail. I actually wrote Pachyderm down today because I was out today. And I did not get or find or come across. So sorry, brother. But I got some really nice high grade Indian cents and some nice rattlers, piece dollars. All right, we're on to number 16 lot, which is same PCGS graded, third party graded, piece dollar. Mint State 64, and in the Rattler was able to get 22, 3, and 4 year And you know what? God, I gotta look at them. No, those are different. One of them is the oddball out. And these, you know what? The 24 and the first one, 22 are the, no. They look, no, yeah, they're the same label. Same printer. Same font. It's the 23 that was a little newer. Okay. And 65 is what we're looking for it also. This is the 1924 plane. Mint State 64. Holder is immaculate. Coin is gorgeous. PCGS Rattler. The reverse. Hey, take it easy, Clinton. I haven't shook him, Brian. Is that a pro or a con, like the actual literal Rattler? Because as far as I know, it's just it being in this generation holder has like a small premium, and they're like if it was the same coin, same year, same grade in a different anything else label, like this one would be the one to go first. But I know you're super knowledgeable, so there might be something else to it that I would assume so. More to it that I don't know. First holders rattle. Yeah. Rattlers. That's the nickname. It's not like professional jargon, but yeah. They were a little loose in the cavity. No, that's not what I'm saying at all, Alexander. Of course, they have any coin that somebody puts it through third-party grading and into a encapsulation, a holder. And yeah, in particular PCGS, that will make the coin valued more if you go evaluate it on their website, because all the money spoken to there is only for coin that they grade in their holders. So it's not somewhere where you use to value coin in, say, the raw. Those prices will be way inflated. What I'm saying is that the holder itself with this label, this particular label, because there's lots of labels and lots of holders now, because they've been around for 3 decades, and as they were around and got older, the label changed. This tells you what decade that coin was put in that holder, plus or minus, by the label. So it's like a generation, a certain age. These in particular nickname was they were rattlers because sometimes the coins would be loose inside. But it's earlier PCGS. And 30 years now down the road, come fast forward to now 2020, because it's in there, that label means nothing to this coin. It means nothing whatsoever. There's still a lot of dealers that they don't care that it's in a PCGS holder, because the coin is the coin. Buy the coin, not the holder. That's the advice I'll give you. Don't always trust the grade on it, but there's a lot of it's a good thing, and it's evolving. It's not going nowhere, so it's good to know these. Second gen green label, yeah. And then but there's actually the time has been enough that people collect they're looking for just the labels and the holder, and they want a specimen of every generation. And PCGS actually has a page that has pictures of all of them. So if you don't know what the label is before these, you can go find it. And it's like it never existed a few years ago, and it exists now. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a derivative. It's something that it spawned off of coin collecting, and it's cool. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, is that the grading then during that generation when this coin was put in there is not the same standards as it is now. So they're known in the industry there's a chance that you're going to get an undergraded coin more often than not, of being the correct grade or higher. It's more likely that it's correct grade or that it's undergraded. So if you can find those anomalies, like I was saying, the places where just a half grade or a grade, because every coin has one, sometimes two, where they're not known in certain grades, but they're abundant in others, the money jumps tremendously. Okay, now we're to the number 17. Those three will be right over here with the other things that didn't get bid. If anybody wants to entertain them, just holler. But at the end of auction, which is right around the corner, we will revisit all these things once. And next up is lot 17. This is a 1886. This is an annex. This is a silver Morgan dollar and mint state 64 grade with a VAM. I believe that's 1L. And she's a 64. Now this is one of those times where it's like, man, I don't deal in Morgans like all day, and there's probably, you guys probably would be more knowledgeable or just seen more than me, because I'm like 64. I know what 64 is in a lot of other series of coin, and she just looks like a higher, like, but I don't know the year because every year is different. I would have to research. So that's one take solace. It's in the third party graded holder. I don't have to know anything. I just have to know how to read. Why state the obvious, right? I'm not a big fan. Beautiful coin. Here's your number. 4489 591. We have a bid. We have an opener of 75. We're looking for 76. Mr. Shane opened this up. He says 75. Looking for 76. What was he going to say? Oh, and the value. Because I got this coin today, so I didn't have time to research and do anything as far as like current market, except for coin in grade, which means basically I did the valuing of it in raw. And current market, beautiful coin. So I don't, because usually if it's a top 100, it would say on the label. Most people ask for that because you have to ask for it. But it is a VAM, so I don't know what. It's kind of hard to value VAM sometimes, to do research to find out. So hopefully it's a good one, but awesome price nonetheless. So it's kind of one of those cool times. I like being able to bring better. You guys get more bang for your buck. No one for 76? Nobody? Alright. 75. Stealing this sucker. Oh. Ooh. Alright. Fair warning, fair warning. Last chance to bid. We got a bid of 75, looking for 76. Going once. Here I am. Going twice. And sold. Congrats, Shane. That bad boy's yours. Mr. Uncle and the Niece's treasury. You're very welcome, Shane, and thank you. Alright, last up. And who doesn't like the price of silver, right? When I started in coin, and most of you, God, time goes by fast. A lot of you in here I've known, and were kind of the crowd that I first met when I came to YouTube. So God bless you for still coming around. But you kind of like grew with me, learned with me. You know, I worked in the coin shop, etc. And it's just crazy, you know, getting here. Anyhow, silver, that's the highest I ever knew of silver being, and it was roughly, I remember it hovering around 20 bucks. And it's taken 5 years with all the ups and downs, and it's back to now, because you always hear the stories and being told and overhearing, and so now I've been in it long enough that I can say and have my own. I can go, hey, I remember last time, because it was 5 years ago or 6 years ago when silver was this high. Not that it's super high, it's super undervalued in my opinion, but kind of cool. Not really killing time on Alexander. So this is a date set of Washington quarter, and we're gonna have to show it to you because it's big. So it's in a slip. Where are we at? Here we are. All right. It's in a very pretty case. All original wrap, but this is the case that it comes in. Alright, so when I put it down and open it up, I don't want to spill anything. This is what you're going to see. It's velvet lined with foam, and then it has the same size as the case, COA. Alright. And this is starting 1932 all the way to year 2000. So it's got 90% silver all the way to 64. Let's see. Oh, one popped out, huh? Alright, so now we'll go down to the little camera. You guys get the gist of things. Excuse me. Yeah, 160 is the opener. So 1932, all readable dates, of course circulated, and then you get into closer years where there's some nicer coin in here, even at the older stuff. But like the 32, it's just rim, devices, solid date, and then there's some really nice looking coin and some brilliant uncirculated even in the silver still, all the 60s mainly. But the 70, man, it's got a 70 and a 71 and 2 that this thing is freaking dynamite. It's in the bloom on it. I mean, it's a really nice specimen, very high grade. So there's some nice coin in here, but for the most part, like if it was to generalize, it would be it's a circulated set. But it's a full date set up to 2000. So you have I had it written down somewhere and I don't know where. So we could do it together. Just in the silver alone, and then counting up the face value, which means every 4 quarters is $1. That's the face. You have, I forget what it was, like 16 in change or something, and like over $100 in silver at what melt is today. So it's like the 160 price is basically it's a few dollars over spot and face. It's not too far from there, which is a very good price, and that's by current market closed auctions. The Washington Quarter Series is done so many ways and so many albums and books. You know, all the mint marks, with proof, not proof, date set. This is a date set. Then they break them up. They got number 2 book, that Whitman, that doesn't start at 32. It's like 40 something, like 42 to like you know, there's only 12 quarters in it. It's crazy. So trying to find this set, I did not find this set, but I found date sets. And trying to find them complete like this, there's not a whole lot of them, but there's a lot of styles of the collecting of and collected Washington quarters with the silver and clad together. I just think it's good looking, damn good looking. Legend of the Washington quarter. I like these sets, and it's a whole lot of silver. So 160, and Shane jumps in with 160. Yeah, and thank you. Increments are 5, so 165 would be the next bid that we were looking for. It's got a couple pieces of foam, probably to make up the whatever the depth is in the top of the lid, and then beautiful COA. Cool. And the original sleeve, you know, the shipping sleeve too. Anybody for 165? We got 160. This is a date run. It's in the description. You have 1932 all the way to 2000. A date run means that there's a specimen for each year Washington quarter was made, in between those years, including those years. But it's not a PDS set. So starting at 32 up to 64 are all 90% silver quarters. And I looked at a few because of course there's like some key dates that even in good, they're very expensive, and there's some divers and S mints in here. There's a mix, but the majority is Philadelphia. And then of course the mint marks are on the obverse instead of the reverse like they started out. The older stuff, you have to look at them, pull them out to tell what mint they were minted at until, I forget exactly what year. Alright, I'm coming back. Look at the chat is behind me. Alright, we got 160. Shane's he's stealing this one too, man. Good pickup, dude. Fair warning. Last chance to bid. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Mr. Shane, take it down. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, brother. Oh, Rich H jumps in. I'll say about like 25 seconds maybe. I see your bid. I appreciate your bid too, Rich H. But unfortunately it's late. So Mr. Shane and the nieces in the treasury, you're very welcome, sir, and thank you, man. Yeah, sorry about that, Rich. It has to be on your end. I'm looking at the stream health. I got really good stream health. All I could think is to just refresh often. Yeah. I mean, you're not a rookie to all the auctions, man. So I know. But I appreciate your bid nonetheless. Internet been off all day. They're probably either somebody hit a pole or they're working on it. That's usually what it is. I know here there's a number, so like it's only happened a few times that I can call when I get that kind of like interference, and both times I take it back. 2 times it was maintenance that they were doing, so like it's not as strong as it normally is or something. It just depends how far you are from the main. But the one of the times it was a guy drunk driver hit a pole, took out the line. So they're like promised for it to be fixed within 48 hours or something, but they had it done faster than that. But yeah, just a phone number. All right. For the next giveaway, can I pick? I would love to do a second, but and we're known to on the fly add seconds, even thirds at sometimes. But we're gonna revisit the no bid coin quickly because that was the last official outlined block. It was 18, and it's really, you know how it works hidden. The second, adding of, I should say, is dictated by how good the auction does. Because the bills have to, for auction, has to be paid first. Then we give away as much as we can every time. And Lincoln said, "Yeah, here's the guess. Don't believe him, hidden. Don't believe him." All right, you guys. Let me see my list real quick, and then I'll just go through them real fast. I think most of the folks here were here, but just in case, you never know. We got 21 people hanging out. The Indian Cents in order: 1900, 1903, and 1862, and these are all in mint state. And in the description is all the asking bids. 1903. Let's see what we can do. This is a lot of stuff. I really, I think the only thing I would be willing to do different than ask for what I'm asking for, because it's already, you're not going to find these in these grades with those starting prices, is to do a package deal. So if somebody was up for all three of them, literally, that would be what, 270. I think I would entertain. I would take a buy it now of 250. I'd take another $20 off, but that's about the best. And because literally the 1862, it lists for 225 and 63. I think it could make 64. So you'll have to go find the price of what the current market is, which is trending too, for that coin in 64. Pretty good profit for the person that is a cherry picker who sends stuff off to be graded. And then we had, I think I'm out of order, but the 1822 large cent. There she is. Nice hole filler. And the Rattlers, 22, 23, or 24, all in a light grade. Mint State 64s. In the older generation green labels. And I would entertain openers of 60 instead of 65 on any 1 year or all three. 60 would be the opener I'm looking for. Alright. And then lastly, I think so. We were doing these, which were leftovers from last week. This is 3 ounces of 999 fine silver. These are in the original envelopes and packaging. And these are those big medals for the states, the Illinois. It was Illinois, Alabama, and Louisiana. These things retail, not retail, well, yeah, retail, because there's a lot of buy it nows on them too, but auction histories and asking prices for these is in the 30, even upwards of $35 range. The collectability and the premium that these get. I can tell you that the Illinois one is like the harder to find one. It's always asked more for it. I'm doing a lot of the 3, and the opener was, where are we at? I was looking for a $60 opener, which is just a few dollars over what these 3 coins are in Milt at spot price today, which is, I don't know why there's not 1,000 people here right now. That is bomb. That is a good price. Yes, sir. Sterling silver, for the folks that aren't familiar, pure silver is because there's no such thing as a 100% pure. 0.999. You'll see 4 nines, like stuff from Australia Mint. And then there's sterling. It has just a little bit of different stuff in it, but it's still in the high 9s. It's 925. So you got 9.925%. And it's slightly, it gives it a little rigidity. It's a little stronger because they used it for things like silverware and dish and etc. So the sterling is better for those things than the pure, because it's even at that little bit of adding that little bit, it's stronger. And I can contest that because I pour silver myself, and it takes longer and it's harder to pour sterling silver, even at that small amount difference. It's noticeable, like way noticeable, and I didn't expect that. It's pretty cool. I'd way rather pour pure silver. That's what I'm saying. So $60, that's an awesome price. That's less than, I think, what picked them up for. Trying to wake everybody up. Travis said 999. I was just clearing it up. No, yeah, 999 was in my sentence, but I didn't say that these were 999. These are sterling silver. There's 3 ounces worth of sterling silver, which is coincidentally 0.925. Go play on the freeway, Lincoln says. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, man. There's nothing else that is up that we showed and then didn't show, or didn't get bid and didn't show. But I have lots of stuff. I just didn't get it into the trying to keep it a certain time, etc. And making this list took forever. Took forever, man. And I still didn't figure out how to do a link. I'm gonna have to learn that. You're gonna have to learn it. So I want to thank everyone for coming and partaking. I hope you guys had a good time. It was close with the sound thing, but it worked out. Thank God. I swear I don't know what I didn't do anything different. I added some stuff to the description. What does that have to do with sound? I must have, you know how like I'm always on the dial in the center of your mouse? I must have scrolled something without seeing that I had done it, because I have no idea how I muted the sound. I don't even know how I fixed it. I just started clicking on stuff out of sheer desperation, man. What's my shipping? Yeah, feel free. Anything in the chat, you guys. You want totals, etc. Stick around, and I'll serve you guys in the order that you come at me. Okay. So Daryl wants to know the shipping. So let's see. What'd you get, Daryl? You got the bill. I think just the bill, right? And then you're the giveaway winner also. So the bill falls within the weight. It's not going to add. So you have no shipping because it's already taken care of through the winning of the giveaway. How cool is that? Okay, what's happening, girl? Hey, thank you, Brian Hooper. Always good to see you, dude. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that. And Uncle and nieces, Shane. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate you, brother. And Shane, if you're guessing, or you're probably good at the shipping too. Just the silver right here, and I know you got other stuff. You're gonna be in. You know what? I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. I'm just gonna see it. I'm always trying to keep you guys exactly what you gotta. Yeah, you're gonna be in that next tier flat rate, which is the medium. So the shipping's gonna be like $15. That's the only thing that this will fit into. With all your guys, or I mean all the things that you got safely, and it'll be a flat rate medium. Flat rate medium. Yeah, Coin World, appreciate it, man. Oh, okay, awesome. You got it. Thank you, Uncle. If it's a tip, let me know, and if not, I'll send you the difference. All right. Yeah, and congrats all the winners, definitely. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Right on. Good man. Good man. Every time Hidden asks me for a tip, I tell him to wear a seatbelt. I'm a lurking. A lurking. Right on, right on. Yeah, I missed a lot of people today. I had originally planned to email out this list so that you guys had it ahead of time, but just to be straight honest, I had a hard time with my Word and then the Excel, because it's one of the ones like I never installed it, on this computer, and I think the key was old. And then by the time I got the word, just the word to word, and I started putting this together, it didn't look like this. I cut and pasted it because I ran out of time, but I could not figure out how to do the link to make it so that it's linkable, you know, so I could just put a link in the description and all that. So maybe by next week or next auction, I'll have that accomplished. But time consuming, man. It's a lot of work. It really is. Man, you're looking out, Hidden. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Very cool. And Hidden, your pack is kind of heavy. It's probably the heaviest it's ever been. And oh God, you got good. I know it's the best pack I've ever been holding to send you out of all the packs, man, because it's been a lot of them, brother. If you copy in an email, I can copy and paste it in chat. Oh yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that's what I mean, that's basically what I did when I didn't have the time to keep, you know, like trying to read or figure it out or whatever. I just cut and pasted the meat of it because it had border and it was 2 pages actually, you know, like it was in that Excel format, that Word format, you know, with columns and stuff. And I didn't have time and I didn't figure out because I don't know how to do it yet, but I know I'll be able to teach myself. So I wanted to be able to just send everybody in my thing email with that link in there. But what you're saying you know it the way I know it, Lincoln. That'll work too. That's what I basically did here. So yeah, right on. I could try to remember if I don't learn how to do it. I'll send you an email just the exact same way. Yep, right on. Okay, yeah, I'll ship it. Yeah, I want it because I'm excited, man. I think you're gonna like. You might have forgot some of the stuff you got. I think you got like 2 wins in there. I even got a note here for I got to add to it the win that I had donated on somebody else's channel that you won. So I think you got more in there than you remember, possibly. And it's nice stuff, dude. There's gold in that sucker, man. You got some nice stuff in that pack. I mean, shit, you got a Lemonhead penny, dude. You know what I mean? You know it's nice. And there's a couple other over there. Nitrates and still holding. I haven't seen him. Yeah, we missed a lot of people, man. I know they were getting the notifications. Well, here's what it is. Be what it be. Huh? It's even in with the European money. Thank you, Coin World. Appreciate you, man. Right on. Thank you. You know what I'm going to do? This is my coin lamp. I'm going to kill this coin lamp. And I'm going to turn on the regular light really quick. Which are fluorescent, which is like the worst light you're supposed to use for coin. But yeah, it even looks weirder, I think. Anyhow, I can see what I'm doing now. Hey, thank you, Daryl. Appreciate you, bro. Coin show week. Yep. Everybody's still packing it. Man, I was, or you were I think I saw you there on Jeepins this morning, working and lurking on him, and the amount of people and who we forgot and remembered or who popped in and, oh yeah, you're going to, like, it's a lot of YouTubers. I think it's going to be a exclusively YouTube community coin show, and more power to you guys, man. You wouldn't catch me dead at that sucker. Not with the way it's bad. The resurgence here in Southern California, like people are freaking out again. They're hoarding toilet paper and water. Everything's like closing down, and people are the politics involved. Like it's right back to what the worst was a month ago today. It sucks, man, but I get it. You know, like in a week's time, we had another 5,000 people get the corona. That sucks, man. It's because they don't understand it. You know, it hasn't gone away. You can't see it, but it's real. So I hope they all wear gloves and masks and like just be careful, man. Do the distance and go score some good coin. What's the large cent? It's a 1822 large cent. So it's like a little better year. And I priced and evaluated it in like an about good, but she's got good detail. Let me hold on a second. Let me get my camera up there. And I took all that into consideration, you know, all the problems. But I mean, like as a whole filler, I think she's gorgeous. And she's got what is it? Was this the one with the graffiti? No. Oh yeah, there is graffiti, but like at 5 times like grading power, it's even kind of like hard to tell. It's like right there in the camera, it's focusing. It's underneath the word states hidden, and in between 1 and cent, and it's got scratching, you know, but it's not super bad, but it's there. But I mean, the reverse is even the rim when you get it in the right light. The rim's still there. You still got separation. It's like pretty good, man. It's a net grade, just straight net grade. So I think what I put that I was asking for opener on that 25, yeah, because I think in good it's really expensive. It's like 50, upwards of. Am I remembering wrong? Is it like an 80? I think it's like an $85 coin in the grade that it's showing. Mine without the net grade, you know. So I think 25 was reasonable. What says you? You pulling trigger on that? K Water, wish I could go, but our county has the 3rd largest. Oh God, COVID's over 1,000 out of 30. Oh my! See, that's like how did the 1,000 person not get it when that's a huge percentage of the population. So it's like, and you have to fairly assume that like out of those kind of small numbers, but the 1,000 is huge. It's you can't not overlap each other or have to deal with each other, you know, like just literally. So it's like it really is. People have to do what we did when the stuff started to go down. You just got to stay in your house and not go the bare ass minimum, you know, for necessities. Like, I mean, it's been hard on everybody, but it worked. But I'm not, you know, it's easy for me because I don't go nowhere anyways. I just go get coin, I wear my mask, wear my gloves. That's about it. And to the store twice a month, and that's it, man. Cigarettes. It hit our chicken plant, exploded. No one stays home. Yeah. Then you see all the people out partying and do like. You gotta. Like half the country doesn't even believe it's real. Straight up. Like I'm guessing, but I mean like it's always about half. Like there's always the half that they just, you know, they're with it, they believe or whatever it be. And there's always the half that they question everything. And I'm not saying it's not good to question things, but it's different when it comes to like I don't see what the benefit is, what's the cost, the risk and reward. It's your life or your kid's life or your baby or your grandmother, you know what I'm saying? So it's like these are astronomical costs that it doesn't matter what it is. You don't even mess around at all. It's an easy call. You know, you don't put in harm's way. But, well, what are you going to do? It's a free country. I just stay home. Stay away from them. I sometimes I play devil's advocate, Hoosier, and like I think of my day, literally, like when would I have proof or seen proof besides literally if I was watching the news or TV, and then I ask myself, do I know somebody that's had it? Because I don't. So it's like me, I'm making these decisions based on like I'm giving all in and I'm believing, you know, but I have known people or I've heard people that I've known that they knew. So it's like one party, one displaced, and that's enough for me, dude. And again, like I said, the what if is so tremendous in the cost. Like I would hate to be the one that was my fault that somebody else got something that hurt them and theirs. Like the guilt, you know, because that's the potential for that people they don't talk about a lot. It's like not only could you get it and die, but you could get it, not die, but you could kill everybody that you love with it. That sucks, man. That's not cool. That really is not cool. Yeah, so we're in the same boat. Yeah, so it's like I'll be 100% honest. I go out, man. I drive. I do whatever I need to do, but I don't do much. And it's I don't wear the mask into the store to get smokes if I don't see the parking lot full of cars. If I know it's just me and the dude that owns the store, I know he's not wearing a mask. But 7 days he does. So it's like I'm not practicing it 100% like I'm trying to keep track of, but I haven't got it. You know, but I keep my mask in the car, so it's there. And yeah, man, I'm just waiting to hear good news, like some study they just finished found this out, or they got something for to fight it, or that they know that they tell the truth and go, you gotta want to go get it, because that's the only way to build antibodies. And is to go through it like chickenpox, you know, like you're gonna have it once, you're gonna be hell for a week or a day or whatever, but then it's done with. Because then I'll go out and get it, dude. I'll go start licking walls, but I'm gonna wait to be told. Hey, thank you, Coin World UK. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, sir. Oh. I think it's more of you can't take away my constitutional rights thing, so I'll do what I want. Well, yeah, there's a big percentage of that, exactly that. That's always or it seems to be always that's a part of every argument or every undertaking when it comes to the government and people are the government. It's really silly, I think. This is still a republic. It's not a democracy. It was never a democracy. It's a republic. We send representatives for numbers and masses of people, you know, different increments from different tiers of government, starting from small, like city, all the way up to the White House. It's just same way the Romans did it. We got 100 senators that run it all, basically, with no term limits. Most of them run unopposed every time they run, which means nobody else is on the other side. You got one person to vote for, whether you vote or not, they win. So it's like that's how it really works. And then there's the dog and pony show in the House of Representatives, where it's just, God, it's a lot of people, and it's loud and obnoxious and probably really hot. I don't know, I've never been there, but I used to watch it all the time, live. And that's to keep all of us preoccupied, you know, thinking the bill the guy wrote's not going to die in the Senate because it's good and necessary. But politics and religion we shouldn't talk about. Breathing your own carbon dioxide all day doesn't seem too safe, right? Hey, Daryl, good night, man. Thanks for coming, brother. It was great to see you. I appreciate you. I hope you're well, dude. Or I hope you're doing well. Yep, Daryl's one of the good ones. There's everybody is. This is really too damn easy. It's kind of eerie sometimes. You know, not used to. Just normal is like there should be more chaos, fighting, head bumping. You know, just like You know, I mean, or a woman stabbing her old man or something in public, occasionally. But no, it's really people for the most part in the coin community are just pretty good. Take shit in stride. You know, it has its anomalies, but they're few and far between. Pretty cool. Yeah, thank you, man. You too, brother. Oh, my pleasure. Anytime, dude. You're welcome anytime. Ran away from Arkansas for a couple of weeks. 6 cases out of 5,000 people. They're all staying home. I ran away to Arkansas for a couple of weeks. 6 cases out of 5. Oh, a town of 5,000, only 6 cases. That's nice that you had a place to go to that the numbers are like flip-flop like that. And I don't blame you. The numbers you told me originally, that's pretty I mean, like, I'm in LA, so this is one of the worst in the country, and it's every day. It's like it's 20 plus million people. Excuse me, it's a lot of people, but I'm not joking. It's like for the most part, people are staying home, and it's still these numbers that they're reporting are pretty big, and it's like when I'm out at night, it's dead. It's dead, and this place is an ant farm normally. But the cars, you know, everybody's home because the cars are all parked in the streets, and then, you know. But yeah, it's I just worry about cabin fever. Do you want a ship? It's up to you. I want whatever you want, Hidden. I know that it's been how we do it to maximize weight. You know, X times Y for the value in the cost. So what I'm saying is that I think it's already over the like 350 range. You're probably in between the up to the pound. So not small, but I would like to put you in a 750 small flat rate because then it's the box, and it's because of what it is. You know, the gold. It's much safer. I feel more comfortable. Or padded mailer, which is bigger than the box but the same price, and then it can stay longer, and we can get it that sucker as full as we can get it. I'm down with whatever you're down with, bro. Kylie was in line. Yeah, they're all that stuff is supposed to be starting again, and it was just stores were just going back to like later hours, and yeah. Their governor ordered all that again. I don't watch TV or the news, so this is just like I was told this, and then I looked on my phone yesterday. Extra bedroom. Oh, come on, Lincoln. I was like, I thought she was talking to me. Ship it then. Okay, you got it, Hidden. I'm gonna put a note right here. Ship, Hidden. Ship them. I'm gonna ship you to China. You shouldn't say you'll leave the key under the mat in public in front of all of us. Because I'll show up, get the key before Lincoln. I'm stealing the neighbors. Oh, the wife. Yes! That's so funny. I think like 5K Watts live next door to me then. Somebody's stealing my shit. That's so funny. How you doing, Cheryl? Miss Busman? Yeah, Florida's I hear Florida over and over and over. But then they show the pictures with the red, you know, like bright red is bad, not red is not bad. And it's like all the southern states, you know. California, east to west coast, but like Florida is supposedly pretty bad. But they said Arizona, I think for this month, had the most. Was it, or am I misremembering that wrong? I think it doesn't matter. What's the difference between having 600 new cases in one day in a state or 1,200? I mean, really, think about it. There's you might it's wah wah wah. It's there's no difference. 600 people have to fight for their life in that state, and 1,200 in that state. It's the same thing, man. You know, some of them are gonna die. You know, some of them remake it. But I mean, just the toll it takes on the fallout. You know, the family and the friends and the. I mean, it's humongous. It's 5 degrees of separation, and it's exponentially. It like affects all of us, big time. So to me, there's no difference. Even the 5 people in the town of 5,000 kW, it's like, damn, 6 people got that. Sucks. That really sucks. Because they're all humans, man. It's heavens forbid, you know. I'm just blessed I haven't got it. I got enough to deal with. It's like, God, I just assume I'm gonna get it. I'm just waiting for it to happen so I can get it behind me too, you know. It's just my luck. I don't believe in luck, but just, you know, for lack of a better word. Yeah. Now Texas is big, humongous, the second biggest state in the union. A lot of people in Texas, so it's like the numbers. Yeah, it's always the numbers look bad. There's a lot of like misrepresenting the statistics and numbers and all that too. You know, it's really, you have to understand the scale of things. And but yeah, Texas is bad. Like all the southern states, California. Then for different types of people and genetic and like age groups, and you know, like it's just, this friggin' thing is all over the place. It's like we all got to go back to high school and take a class for like 6 months to learn all the COVID going ons. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi on lockdown, autumn Indians, but I don't know. Yeah, you need this. So you can't, like, the common cold is probably like an enemy, right? Like, you really have to be careful, K-Watt. Then you need to stay home, Mama. Stay home, okay? Please? Yeah, right, Hoosier? Like, that's a great example, dude. There's a lot of those kind of like scenarios you might not think of unless it happened to you, or you heard or knew somebody. And it's like, yeah, I was watching last night a lady that her husband got Alzheimer's right before it happened. So he lives in a retirement home, and she lives at the house, but she's there every morning, stays with them all day, but she just goes home at night. And like all this time, they stopped letting her in, and she hasn't been able to, like, what a good woman, you know? Like that one hit me. I was like, my God. And so what she ended up doing was, they had a job for dishwasher inside this old folks home, and she made it her second job just so she could be with her husband, dude. And I was like, man, there's some good ones out there. That's some righteous shit right there, boy. Crazy. But yeah, people passing away and not being able to go. That's bad. Hey, come on, stop lying, man. You ain't running nowhere, Lincoln. Maybe fast walk, maybe, but run? Come on. You ain't fooling me. And thank you. Right on, man. And thank you for the help, like always. Appreciate the shit out of you, buddy. We'll see you later. I'll bump into you later or talk to you later. Right on, K-Watt. Cool. Oh, did you catch that one, Shro? Yeah, it was like yesterday. Alzheimer's, yeah. Yeah, it was sad, man. But it ended up good. Like, she got the job, she worked there, and she got to see him and be around him. And I don't remember maybe the end of it. Yeah. It's just still too early around here. It's hard for me to watch stuff like that. But what we got watching? I gotta start packing all you guys up. 17 people. So thank you, everyone. We will see you maybe before next Tuesday, but next Tuesday for sure. And that's it. I'm gonna let you guys go so you can go eat or not, or I know where we're all going. We're all gonna go to any stream that's on because we're all addicted. I love it. It's so fun. Like YouTube is like all I have. So it's like, thank God for YouTube. I just keep stabbing like buttons and minding my own business. She's OJ. She's getting OJ on it. Staying away from everybody. And if they come close, you just show them that knife you always got, K-Watt. I wouldn't mess with you. Hey, Hoosier. Good night, brother. And Miss Busman, Cheryl, love you. I hope you're well. And I promise I'm doing my best. I'm trying my hardest, girl. So everybody be well. Hey, take it easy, Brian Hooper. Thanks for coming, man. Hoop's always there. He's always, if he's not in the chat, he's lurking. So be well, everybody, and we will see you. We'll see you on the tube. All right. Bye bye.